Hi guys, my name is Joe,
And I'm Tyler, and welcome to Dad's Bites.
where we answer your questions in 10 minutes. Let's go!
So the first question that I have is, are fathers sad when there's a preferred parent? And usually the preferred parent is the mother. Yeah, okay, maybe some context here, right? Okay. So the context is my child, as of right now, actually for quite some time now, has been preferring my wife.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially, okay, so a very simple example will be, my wife puts my kid to sleep and I go in to be the bad guy. So
Okay.
meaning when I go in and then so-called to pretend to swap with my wife, my kid actually cries.
Okay.
And then my mom will come, my
wife.
wife will come back in to
Okay.
soothe her, and then she'll go to sleep.
Okay.
So are dads sad when there's a preferred parent, which is i.e. the mother?
To be honest, I don't speak for all dads, but me, I don't really care. if the kid sticks with the mother, I'm happier because then I get a lot less work to do. No, but what you said just now was interesting because you said that one guy will play the good guy and one guy will play the bad guy,
Yes.
right? I used to think that is the best way to handle or to be parents.
Okay.
Like before I have kids, I always tell my wife, or let's say when she was expecting our first one, right? I'll say, okay, next time it's okay. I can be the bad guy. You be the good person. I don't mind. I realized that it doesn't really work that way
Okay.
for a few reasons.
Okay.
One is you have your own mood swings.
Who has your own music?
You as a parent have your own mood swing. You can't always be the good guy.
or the bad guy.
Sometimes you will just flare up as well.
Yes.
Right? That's
Right.
one.
True.
The other thing is, kids, they reset very easily. Babies, kids, I don't know what age, but both of my kids now,
Do they? Yeah. So does your old one reset very quickly?
Yes.
I was wondering whether.
very quickly.
Okay, so they reset very quickly. Okay.
Very quickly. So today she can say that I only want daddy and she doesn't want mommy, and then mom will be damn sad. Then tomorrow she'll be like, no, today I love mommy. Daddy is I don't want daddy, and then daddy will be that happy.
Okay.
Yeah. So to me, to be honest, I don't really care. In fact, what I also do, I don't know whether this is a common practice. I'm sure not everybody does this, but to me, right?
Yes.
I feel that the mental health of my wife is more important than the happiness of my kids.
Okay. I think that's another question that we can tackle.
Yes.
Right. I think that's interesting take, especially your second point about the resetting. And I will put it to you. What if the kid doesn't reset? Or the reset time is not daily? So another example, once again, I think it's mainly for me,
Okay.
is that every morning I will get out of bed first to prepare.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then when I prepare,
Yeah.
they are still in bed and whatever it is.
Yeah.
After I'm done preparing, I'll come and get my daughter to go and get her to drink her milk.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to get out of bed.
Okay.
She wants my wife to carry her out of bed.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So you talk about resetting. And what happened was that it was actually okay. I will always be able to carry her out of bed. It was fine.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she didn't want.
Okay.
Now she's back to being fine. But this period of so-called reset was a month.
Okay. Okay.
So I guess the question, because this is my question that my wife asked, I guess during this period, with the numerous times of rejections, let's skip it the daily reset lah. So
Yeah.
let's say this preferred parent is for long term,
Yeah.
like months.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm also okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be because of my own priorities lah. Like I prioritize my wife more than our kids.
Right.
Of course, I love my kids. I want to be with them. I love it when they love me. I love it when they snug up to me. And, when they sign to me. And I love it. But the thing is, I know that they are kids. I know that there's a reset. No matter how long it is, eventually they'll also know that fathers and mothers are always there for you. Or at least that's what I always preach to my kid lah.
Right,
So
right.
today, even if they don't show that they love me a lot,
Right.
or let's say they prefer the mom over me, right? I know that eventually when they grow up, things may be different. So there's no need for me to be upset at this moment. So at least that's what I think. Like I say, I don't speak for all that. Yeah.
Okay. I think when my wife asked me this question, to be honest, it was just this morning.
Okay.
And I haven't really had an answer because, okay, so I think to her it's very obvious. Reason being that there are a lot of times in videos when my wife is recording and I'm there trying to help my kid, like be it to help her wear the bag properly or to hold her hand every single time. She'll always reject me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she doesn't want to hold my hand. If she's holding my hand at first and then like my wife comes along and she holds my wife's hand,
Yeah.
she'll let go of my hand.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think, and then I think my wife asked.
Could it be because you guys draw a very clear line?
The clear line, I would dare say, was subconscious, but it wasn't for everything.
Okay.
So like, I'm not the guy to go to when playing,
Okay.
but somehow I think it fell in place where my wife is the person to go to for feeding and sleeping.
Okay.
When I say feeding, means meals lah,
Okay.
not milk lah.
Okay.
Actual food, because she's having solids now.
Okay.
So that's the, maybe you fell into that, but other than that is nothing more really. So the
Okay.
rest are actually quite I would say quite balanced.
Okay. So wait, I haven't heard your answer. So are you sad when that happens?
I would say sad, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
I don't know whether it's just my character where actually I just whatever lah.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
To me, I guess maybe you're okay. You're in the hands of, you know, my wife. It's not an issue lah.
Yeah.
And I can understand that if let's say you prefer my wife,
Yeah.
because I mean she has been like your primary caregiver. She has been, you know,
Yeah.
you if you feel closer to her, I mean, fine. I think it hurts. If it might hurt, I would say, because I do not know yet.
Yeah.
If it was a stranger, you get me?
Or like she likes a stranger more than
Okay.
you like.
Let's say she meets you, and she would choose you over me. Then I'll be like, huh? Why? You know?
Serious? You will do that?
No, I'll ask why. But I
Okay,
don't know
okay,
whether
okay.
I'll go like, I'm sad. You know?
Okay.
I'll go why?
So you'll be confused.
I'll be confused.
Yeah, okay.
But I won't say I'm sad.
Yeah.
But I think like if I'm doing a competition with my wife, I've always thought that my wife is a better person than me.
Okay.
So I mean, by all means,
Okay.
I'm not very disturbed by that.
I won't challenge that.
But I want to come back to the point where you mentioned about the good parent, bad parent
Yeah.
thing. I think for my case, I mean, I was just using it as an example, but it wasn't really intentional where I was a bad guy. It was a very subconscious bad guy kind of situation, where it was because she is used to my wife putting her to sleep.
Okay.
So it's just like how you're used to driving your car. Now all of a sudden, I take your car away from you.
Yeah.
Then you ask you know, drive a Kia Picanto.
Okay.
Then you'll be like, huh? Why? You know?
Yeah.
And then, you know, my kid is either 0 or 100, and so she'll just go 100, you know. I don't want, you know, I'll start to cry and everything. So I think it was a very subconscious thing where we played into that role where, you know, I become the so-called bad guy.
Okay.
But the funny thing is, she asked for me.
Okay.
So when she is sleeping with my wife, she asked for me. So when I go in the room, she actually asked me to sleep as well.
Yeah.
But because like I think my wife doesn't want it to be two parents tied down in the bed for one kid.
Yeah.
So she would say she was going out lah. If let's say I'm inside, then she'll go out.
Yeah.
So she has to, you know, choose who.
Yeah. Okay.
Then
And that's when she'll choose your wife.
yes.
I see.
Very vocally.
Okay. Okay.
So
Don't be sad.
I don't. Okay. So that summing up, I think we are not both sad. We are both. I say we won't be sad.
Yeah, but it could be because of our character and attitude. Some fathers may be a bit different.
Maybe you're more emotionally driven than maybe you will be lah.
Yeah.
And also maybe it depends on how the kid expresses it.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I think it also depends on the kind of environment that you are building for your kid. Like for example, if let's say you are a workaholic, you don't really care about your kid, right? And then you are those very male chauvinist thinking, and then you feel that the wife should be one taking care. I think people like that, they don't really care.
Yeah, whatever lah, right? They'll be like whatever lah.
Yeah, correct. I mean, if I put it very bluntly, they could be just thinking that these kids are just burden.
Yeah.
But anyway, no right, no wrong. It's just my take.
Right. And that's, that bike for you.
Thank you.